And welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. Today, going over the July Pro Wrestling Tees, Pro Wrestling Mystery Crate. This was called their black and white crate. So this was supposed to be designed after the NWO black and white. So we're going to see what we had. I did say last month when I looked at the names, I said Buff Bagwell will probably be the autograph 8x10, maybe Sticks. We'll see how right I was on that. The first t-shirt is the Outsiders t-shirt. I kind of dig this t-shirt. It's kind of weird in a way that it's got Hall and Nash and all kinds of different looks, but yeah, I don't know if it's set up as, I remember the movie The Outsiders. I don't remember this particular moment in the movie. I know in the cover they're kind of all together, so maybe there was a picture with them like this. Next one is the Macho Man Randy Savage t-shirt. Macho Madness, once again, black and white. Sticking with that black and white look. Now, they must have some kind of legacy deal with Macho Man's estate because it seems like he's in a lot of stuff. So, that's a pretty nice one. Next is the Pro Wrestling Crate pin. It's Eric Bischoff. Now, they do make variants of these. I haven't had a variant of the pin. I've had one of the Micro Brawler in the 2-3 years I've been getting this crate. Did see a guy on eBay that had an extreme amount. So, wasn't lucky again this month. Next is the 6-Pac sticker. Yeah. All right, so we got a Big Papa Pump comic book. And I know I say this every month. Eventually, I'm going to take all these and just do a huge lot and put them on eBay and empty out about half a closet because I do have a lot of these. So eventually, I will get all these. Next is a Pro Wrestling Tees flag. It's set up to look like the NWO, but it's Pro Wrestling Tees. I think this one's pretty cool. This is the Micro Brawler, the Scott Hall in the denim. I was just actually watching on Peacock. I'm going through and watching all of the WCW Nitros. And this episode was on when he came out during the Mike Enos, Steve Dahl match. Mike Enos was the mauler. It was actually looked like it was going to be a pretty good match. I always liked Steve Dahl. He was in a tag team with somebody else I can't remember in the WWF. Unfortunately, both of those guys have passed. I think Steve Dahl died of cancer. The other guy died in a motorcycle accident or vice versa. But this is how Scott Hall came out and said, hey, yo, and started the whole NWO thing. The amazing thing about that is I know people that weren't even in wrestling that have told me stories where this one guy, he lived in Maryland, and he never was into wrestling as a kid, got into the NWO because it was like Seinfeld at this time. It was water cooler material, and he said he flew from Maryland to Las Vegas just to see a pay-per-view, which is pretty cool. But so this really revolutionized wrestling. It brought it to what it was at that pinnacle. And I was right. It is a Buff Bagwell autograph 8x10. You see they got their certificate, or basically their sticker of authenticity. I think this is kind of cool. I'd love to know if these are original 1997 promotional pictures. I did look on eBay, and it looks like all of the autographs from Buff Bagwell were on these, so I don't know if they had a ton of them or if they just reprinted them, but still kind of cool. If you've ever seen any Andy Sedaris movies, Buff was actually in 2 of them. One of them was, I believe, The Day of the Warrior, Return of the Warrior. But Andy Sedaris movies, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Check them out on YouTube. They're actually kind of funny if you just want to turn your brain off for about an hour and a half. And in the movie that I watched that Buff was in, he was actually the best actor in the movie, if that tells you anything. So, yeah, so look up Andy Sedaris, Buff Bagwell, and check out that movie. They're pretty amazing. Like I said, if you just want to just tune out from the world for about an hour and a half. So we got the Buff Bagwell autograph, the Scott Hall Micro Brawler, the PWT and Big Papa Pump comic book. Got the 6-Pac sticker, the Eric Bischoff pin, the Macho Madness t-shirt, and the really funny looking Outsiders t-shirt. I actually like that, even though it's black and white. I might actually keep that one. I think it's kind of a unique kind of looking thing. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. I've got a couple more videos coming up about the car. Maybe one or two more about my Jeep that I'm working on. I just got an order in for parts, so trying to keep these all separate, but same channel, so check it out. Everybody have a great day. Thanks once again, and stay thrifty.